grenade there, try to hit hotshot, didn't quite do it. So they're up in creep stats, but they're losing in ward control, and that does matter. That they're gonna map control. You know, we saw last game meant a whole lot, as whoever was getting those really big battles was winning the game, and then whoever got picked off would then lose the fight.
Now the Baron spawns at 15, right?
Yes.
And then 8 minutes after that. So we've got, what, about 90 seconds until then? Are the teams already considering and thinking about this moment? Like, how are we going to be in position around that time? I mean, are we already to that point?
In a few rare cases, yes. There are some champions who just really excel at killing Baron. Amumu is actually one of them, but another really heavy favorites are Heimerdinger. So again, on that team, Shaco is a big one. Warwick is a big one. So they have, two of those champions, Heimerdinger and Amumu, both are really good at killing Baron. So they have the possibility to go for it. They probably won't because it's really dangerous.
Okay.
Like, you have to know that they know you're not there. Like, you have to somehow completely fool them from that, and that is going to be very difficult for them to do.
Gotcha.
So I don't see that super likely. But certainly, that threat exists, right? Like, CLG can't just AFK from the map and not expect that to happen to them. So,
right.
So that threat exists for one team and not the other, which is a nice little advantage that Epik has right now. Bottom lane, a little bit of harassment going on. Yeah, there's the Misfortune ultimate, bullet time, getting rid of that minion wave, doing a lot of damage here. Some good stuff getting played off. And Element's taking some. Yeah, there we go. Shadow dashes away. Doesn't want to get stunned by Taric. Chaz are taking some damage from Misfortune, but gonna be okay for now. Misfortune getting pretty farmed. Has that BF sword, 50 attack damage. Swings for 127. It's gonna make her ultimate hit really hard as well as that scales up attack damage. So that's gonna be some cool stuff. And yeah, she's gonna be really the force to be reckoned with as this game goes on. But she needs some items. So. Okay, there we go. Big Fat GG has picked up everything but the recipe for Riley's Crystal Scepter. Annie has gone back and got Sword Boots and Haunting Guys. So Annie now has 49 magic penetration, meaning if you have 49 or less magic resist, full damage spells. Normally all champions spawn with 30-something magic resist. Some of them get more with level if they're melee specifically. So Udyr gains magic resist. He's at 40 base plus 27 from items. So that can be a really big deal. So Annie is going to hit really, really hard for the next 15 minutes of this game. And Kennan's going to try to scale up to his big super item. So Dan, getting slowed by Hotshot. There's a nice little ultimate there, but he dodged it with Flash. So okay, good job there by Dan. A little bit scared by Hotshot GG. Kog'Maw with Lizard buff is one of the scariest things in the game. He's super long range. He slows in all his attacks. Does a lot of bonus damage as well. And down bottom lane we see that, sure enough, Janna is gone. And look, Taric and Misfortune just hitting the turret, getting free stuff down in this turret. So Shen, actually surprised he didn't taunt earlier, because he really could have pulled turret aggro onto that Misfortune. Really actually should have taunted earlier. I don't know if he missed one earlier or what, but that could have been a lot of pain. But Graphic just tops him off. Graphic just tossing a heal onto Misfortune, and look, that turret's now at 1/3 health, which is really, really important. All right, so again, another ward goes down, but this time they've got to be careful because they know they're nearby. So Misfortune kind of running around, knows what's up. Oh, wow, I missed that completely. Hotshot GG picking up first blood on, I believe, Heimerdinger. Way back there. Amazing job by Hotshot GG. I'm sorry I completely missed that. I was talking about wards when a dude was dying. But very good play by them. Another push there going on bottom. So first blood is worth something, but here's a freaking tower kill, right? He's probably going to get that. Ooh, Excessive got turret aggro. Oh, but Hotshot getting one himself. So very good play. CLG doing some good stuff there. Misses the ultimate, but does force him back. But yeah, there's that turret kill I was looking for. So one turret apiece. First blood is worth something, but the main thing is, that ward's gone. And again, CLG has ward control. This is really the CLG we're kind of expecting to see. This is the team that we really thought we were going to see, where they're just going to come around and control the map, control the champion kills, and be really, really awesome. And sure enough, they have 3 of them going down right here. Excessive sees them, and they're just going to decide, I don't know if I can fight this. And sure enough, there's the dragon kill. So that is equal turrets, +1 dragon, +1 champion kill. CLG has all the advantage. The only thing they're losing at is a little bit of minion farm, but Hotshot getting first blood put him right above Heimerdinger in gold. So they're back off in a great shape. 110 minion kills for him, 142. Yeah, so Kennen and Annie just tied for minions constantly, just doing that age-long battle at top lane. Annie finally getting forced back, so Kennen is going to get some free damage on this turret. Should be pretty safe from getting ganked, but yeah, they've got to be careful.
I mean, in terms of positioning, it definitely seems like CLG is in a much better position than they were even in that first game, for sure.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I thought they were going to win game 1 as well, and they were in really great shape with 2 dragons. But yeah, they're doing really good stuff. Hotshot is super farmed now. He's got his recurve bow, so he attacks 1.7 per second. His W basically just scales with attack speed. It just hits enemies for percentage of their max health. So no matter who you hit, you're just going to hit them really hard. And if you just hit really fast, then you're hitting them really hard and really fast, which is all you really want as a physical carry. So a lot of really good stuff going to be happening for this Kog'Maw. He's doing quite well. He's a little bit dangerous, but they do have good ward coverage, so they're going to be all right for now. Heimer switching down into bottom lane. So Epik does have the Aegis of Legion on their Taric. Let's see if they have one Yeah, CLG actually does not have their Aegis yet, so a little bit of an advantage there for Epik, having that first big aura item. Tarek plus Aegis of the Legion is a ton of armor. You can see he's at 111. And Heimerdinger, without any items, when he walks by, is going to be at about like 60. Yeah, there's 56. Tarek walks in range, 73 armor from like 30. From 46 to 73. That is huge. That is a big boost in durability. And that's really what they picked Tarek for. Is he's like this big, awesome aura of greatness that heals and is sweet. So, he's still a really, really good champion. So we'll see how this plays out. This is really far from over. Epik does, again, they're winning in minion kills. They have way more guys above 100 CS. So they're going to scale well into this game, but they are down in major objectives, and that does matter as well. A little bit of harassment going on. I think Kobe and Tarek saw each other, but they're going to be okay for now, backing off. Yeah, a couple little scouting barrages going off from this Kog'Maw. Doesn't see anything special. Ooh, going for the Madrid's Blood Razor. You can see he's got the pickaxe and the Madrid's Razor, so he's going to do even more damage when he completes that item. He's going to hit someone for like 10% of their health per hit. Like literally just does 10% of their health every strike and attacks almost twice per second. It's just going to be this really big like pain stream of awesome coming out from Kog'Maw. And that's really what they're relying on. It's very obvious that's what they're relying on. So Ken's very good at zoning people out. His ultimate basically makes people want to run away because it hits things really, really hard. Shen and Janna are both great babysitters. And Udi really is just good at disrupting enemy carries. And he's good at predicting too because he can disrupt enemies. So they're really, really relying on Kog'Maw to just do everything for them. And they really can. So, but here's 4 members from Team Epik. Misfortune is farming top, but these 4 members are going to try to push out of this turret. They have a big minion wave, and yes, there's a Heimer turret. They've got to be a little bit careful because Udyr has shown up. But that turret now getting down to half, and Dan is throwing out some damage up, but they're doing some good stuff. Turret now a little bit below half, and they're doing a good job there. But yeah, turrets don't do too much damage to towers. And CLG did, respond to that. And Big Fat GG just staying top, trying to zone out Misfortune. And Misfortune just completely just in farm mode. Just completely in farm mode. And that is really the right thing to do as a carry. In a game like this, like, you're not going to get any huge objectives anytime soon. Dragon's already gone. Baron's not going to really get killed yet. Let's just farm minions and get ahead of everyone. And that's a really normal thing to do. Is just, sit there and last hit everything forever.
What is normally like the earliest time that you're going to see a Baron kill? From a team?
There are 15-minute Baron kills. Like if someone like Shaco farms really fast and gets like a 15-minute Blood Razor, he'll just be like, guys, it's like 14.5 minutes. Let's just sit there and wait for it to spawn. And you'll just see him like hit it at 15:01. That does happen. But normally it's almost more of a special case or a stalemate move. You're like, all right, man, they all blue pilled. We have 20 seconds. Like we can do it in 20 seconds.
Right.
Or oh, they're all out of position on the bottom of the map. Let's do it. We can go. We can get this in time.
It just sounds like it's pretty much a double-edged sword. I mean, it can benefit you so much, but going for it can ultimately screw you.
Absolutely. And depending on how you do it, like if you lose that fight, like if you're going for Baron, you get them down to like half or 1/3, and they show up and kill you. Baron's still at 1/3, so they're like, oh, well, we have no enemies alive, and it's at 1,000 health. Well, this is an obvious choice.
Right.
Let's kill Baron. So you have to be very certain that not only will you get it before they show up, but that you're not going to lose something really important for it too. Because like if they're in your base, doing Baron's a bad idea, quite obviously. But like you have to know that they're not going to see you, and that if they do see you, you can finish it before they show up, because they will probably own you if they do.
Okay.
So yeah, it has to be it's kind of a safe option in a way. Like some people do risk for Baron and like, oh, let's hope they don't find us. I think we got ward control. They won't think we'll do Baron, of course not. But occasionally you will see just like, people will gimmick for it, but oftentimes it's a very like, okay, we're winning. How do we cement our advantage? We're going to do it this way, and that is what happens sometimes. But I am seeing actually some team chat. I don't know how much other people can hear me, so I don't want to say too much. But
I don't think they can anymore.
At all?
Yeah.
Are we just streaming to the internet?
Yes. In fact, everyone that's watching the stream should feel honored because they kicked everyone else out of the place because it had to close. So if you are on the stream, you've basically got the front row seat to this thing.
Okay, so there you go. So I can talk about everything going on. It's not going to yell too freaking loudly. So CLG has been pinging for Baron quite a few times. I'm pretty sure they're on Ventrilo or something because no one's been communicating much. I know that they do have there's Ventrilo servers locally, but they've been pinging Baron 2 or 3 times now. I don't know if it was like, oh, we think Epic's doing it, or we should go do it. But the thing is, Kog'Maw has Madrid's Blood Razor, and that is like freaking amazing, right? We're gonna follow that guy right here. This guy is going to be the game winner. We're just gonna hold down the 2 button and follow him around. This is the guy who will win battles. And so he's gonna come in here. He's got some guys in range. There we go. Press the W. Just watch Tarek's health just go down. With 300 point heal gets half of that health back only. So I mean, he is just deadly, and that is really big. So yeah, picking off the rest of these minions. We see a Mumu kind of flanked around the side here. He's off over here. Yeah, ooh, a nice scouting shot from Kog'Maw. Ooh, down to half health. Careful there, man. Uh-oh, Anios, what's up, Wolves? Yeah, there's the Timbers. Will they drop down Hotshot GG? There's Mumu. Oh no, and Janna pops him back. Amazing job from Janna. But Cyan jumping on there, Shed jumping on there, trying to keep him alive. Araragi in the middle of everything. Amumu super low. Will Amumu go down? Yes, it does. CLG picking up that kill, but they are now getting rocketed to the face. Dan doing a very good job of controlling that map. Element's taking some damage to the face. That upgraded turret will try to pick him down. Will they get the rest of that damage? There's the rocket. There it is.
Nice.
Dan did picking up Elements. So that's a 2-to-1 kill score now, but CLG still winning this. But they've got guys very low. Misfortune does drop a lot of damage output there. I'm actually surprised she didn't get the bullet time. I don't know if she got stunned or what, but I didn't see her ultimate go off, which surprised me a lot. I'm sure she used it, but I just didn't see it. But everyone else popped their ultimate. Shen's is gone. Kennan's is gone. Jonas is gone. And Kagma's like a 3-second cooldown, so it's always up. But, a nice little stun there. Will they kill Hotshot? There was another stun from Annie. Will they pick him off? And yes, nice job by Dan Din. Amazingly coordinated. They do pick up Hotshot GG, and that is a nice new shiny lizard buff for Dan Din. And that is a turret kill as well. There's no minions left. Yeah, they're like, I don't want to go for it. Oh, nice. Yeah, so Dan puts the turret down, which will tank the tower, and then it picks him off. So very good play from Dan. Knows the champion. And little interesting thing there is, notice where he put it, right? Like right there. If he walked like up here and then placed it, he got shot by the turret.
He would have taken aggro.
So he's like, here's where turret aggro is. Here, turret aggro is right there. Let me drop this turret down and then walk out. So like these little things, both for mastering enchantmenters, knowing the game really well, those things do matter, right? A free turret go for the team. Maybe that 100 gold let Annie buy a Zonia's ring. You don't know, but like that's important. That kind of stuff matters so much. So right now, ward control is kind of interesting. So both, so a pink ward from Epic Gamer, but it's so far from this ward down here that CLG is just like, well, I don't know. So these guys wasted some gold. They can see the gank path, which is really smart. They can see if guys are going through the river, but like they both see Dragon, and one paid more for that privilege. So kind of a win there on CLG's part. 2 kills apiece, right? And Epic picked up that tower kill, so it's 1 and 2 tower kills versus just 1 tower kill. Now they are down Dragon, I'm pretty sure, but tower's close to Dragon Worth, and they're equaling kills in champions. So this is very, very close once more. This is, we saw again last game CLG had the early game advantage, but now Epic's pulling it back. And honestly, I consider Misfortune to be like more of a I win the game carry than Kog'Maw. Like Kog'Maw's really awesome, he's consistently damaging, but you can do things about Kog'Maw. Misfortune, I just think is like I pressed R and you can all go screw yourselves. And especially with Amumu, like if Amumu gets his ultimate off, like that's a full Misfortune ultimate, like no questions asked. You're just done for. So it's gonna be really cool to see how that's gonna play out, because Excessive is getting himself there. He's not super farmed. Like at this point, he should probably have an Infinity Edge, or at least like a Bloodthirster or something else. But he'll still get there. He's at probably 100 minion kills now. Yeah, okay, 151. He's caught up really quickly in minions now. He's probably back on schedule for what a carry should have from farming top for a long time. Double up, picking up 2 more minion kills. A little stun on Kennen. They're not gonna go for it. Okay, backing up for now. Amumu off in the wings. Gonna be a little bit careful. Heimerdinger doing a good job. Put his turret up there in front. Yeah. Okay, so both teams see both teams. Amumu has come in. He does see Shen. Will they go for this? There's the ultimate from Misfortune, and they take a ton of damage. The turret has gone down, and there's Ken in the middle of everything. Andy getting dropped down. Araragi is gonna die. Amumu does drop down. That's a very good job from Epik. Kobe getting dropped as well from CLG. So Epik doing a very good job here. Hotshot though picks off Araragi. So that is 3 CLG guys who got completely decimated. Dan Din picking up some good stuff, and Saul's with a double kill on Annie, and Hotshot getting freaking owned. Hotshot will get dropped down.
Ouch.
There's the kill, but Dan Din gonna take some damage from the Kog'Maw. Yes, it does drop him down a little bit low, but he's going to be okay.
How much damage does that do?
So that does, I believe, like 100 plus 25 per level,
okay,
or something higher than that. But it's probably about like 300, 400 damage right there onto Heimerdinger. So now it's a 6-3. Epic doing a very good job. 6-3 now is their score. So they've just won these team fights so hard.
Sign language over there. So.
That's useful. Thanks, Matt Marcoux. But yeah, so Epic doing a very good job. Oh, and they've gotten Dragon. So I mean, they're just doing such a great job at controlling this map. There's the Dragon.
And it looked like CLG's game. We had a 5-on-5 in the middle. There was a lot of like a battle of attrition going there. But I mean, ultimately, Epic really came on top of that last exchange right there.
Yeah, I feel like Epic is playing a more cohesive unit. Like Tarek doesn't do a whole lot to the entire team necessarily. Like, plus damage is awesome, but for dudes who actually auto-attack. Tarek's pretty singular, but he's still really awesome because he still does enough stuff, like, really focused. Like, Udyr's a good jungler, and he can kind of gank, but if you don't gank, you don't do a whole lot as Udyr. Like, you're not this, like, super awesome late-game carry. You're a really good tank. You're really good at soaking up damage. But, you don't completely just, like, own faces. And similarly with Kennen, like, I'm actually really surprised by Kennen in 5s, because Kennen's good at single target isolation and, like, the I win R button of, like, I'm in the middle of all of you and you're all gonna die. But Annie does that too, and Annie does it from a safe distance, which is much safer, and just, you would generally want to see that difference. So I feel like they got outpicked. So good golem pickup. Yep, Big Fat Gigi's gonna take that one. It's probably fun. Kog'Maw could have had it